All right, how are you guys today? It's Hubby with Just About Anything Garage. Another exciting episode of Behind the Scenes. We're going to do some maintenance on the lift. We've had the lift in service, doing the vet project a lot, and the carriages have gotten off from each other. You can hear them go click, 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 and they're supposed to go click together. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to make the cable adjustments on that and hopefully get rid of that problem. To do that, we had to move the vet, so we've pulled it forward a little bit. If you're following the vet project, you know that we just recently got the motor fired up. We still need the front end package to cool it, but it'll roll forward, it'll roll backwards. Can't run it for long because there's no cooling, but we'll show you it moving forward and back to get it in and out of the way here of the lift. We just needed to pull it a little bit forward so that we could get free motion on the carriage. So that we can make the adjustments, because we got to raise that up. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So let me show you what we got to do. What we have here is, you have the carriage right here. This is on the far post side. And these cables, when they're adjusted correctly, cause the carriages to ride even. That's what they do. Now down here, let me go ahead and get some light on the subject, is the cable adjustment. So we got a crow's feet there. And what you do to make the adjustment is we got to put it up on the first set of locks on this side and over on this side. So we'll go ahead and we'll do that. Let's get it up on the first set. Set it down. And the first set is the first actual lifting set, not the first clicks you hear. Then what we can do is we can move this over the way like this, and we can get in there, loosen that bottom bolt up, and then tighten that one up to get it right to the right spec. And what you need to have is, you want the cables not to move more than a ½ inch side to side when you're doing the adjustment on it. So if we go over here and you look, this one seems to be the looser one on that side. Maybe this is the one that needs adjustment versus the other one, but the other one's going up sooner. You know what? We're going to adjust this one because it's a little loose. We'll see what we get, and if we have to, we'll adjust the other side. So let me go ahead and get you set up. Oh, yeah. And we'll, on the tripod here, and we'll see if, get through here with the tripod. Yep. And run a little adjustment on this. Takes like a 5/16 wrench. I have a big 5/16 wrench, but it's really hard. So you got a set of crow's feet here that we'll use. And see what they do for us. I loosen. See if we can't get in here. You know what? I'm gonna need the longer one because probably get on there. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to get a wrench on this upper part here, as I remember, to try and get that to loosen up. Oh no, I'm glad it falls all the way through, and it does. All right. Let's see, what do we need? I think that's like a 9/16 up there. Or 5/8. Let's check 5/8. Seems how that's the first one we grabbed. Yep, 5/8. Okay. That's odd now better. Let's see if we can't get that over, get that on. this on and turn it. And turn it to get that one loose. It's a real royal pain in the butt job, I'll tell you. But something you gotta do. Okay. So now, got that a little bit loose. Yep. Let's go the other way. See if we can't tighten up. That. And I have to let it come around. Get in there. So what we do is we tighten the cable up here, and the cable's gonna try to rotate, but what we'll do is we'll let the nuts rotate with it once we get it up. Come on, get on there. The biggest problem with it is trying to get it okay. Now that we've been loosening it, I want to turn this thing clockwise so that we can get this cable tight. Right? So turn this clockwise. Because we loosen the bottom one, it'll turn in there. Now the cable is trying to rotate in the thing, so we've got to, at some point here, release the tension on the cable by taking this off. Like that. To let the cable unspool in the opposite direction. Okay, so we can cup that. Let's try it with the big wrench. Instead of the crow's foot, so that we can we'll do the cable tensioning here and then let it So if anybody in the comments knows an easier way to do this, because you have a lift, let me know. I've been looking for the easy ways. So let it unspool. You just keep doing that, letting it unspool on that, because it twists till we have it to the proper tightness. Sometimes, best way to do it is to just get your wrench on your nut down here. Right? Get it on there like that. Then tighten the cable here by hand. You know you're going against cable tension. And pull that off and let it unspool. And it tightens it up. Yeah, that's how you do it. Do that. Pull it off. Let the thing retwill. My watch is being a pain here. But anyways, that's how we do that. So let me go ahead and finish that up, and we'll come back. We'll show you the results of that. Okay, so we're back. Now listen to the clicks. They're a lot closer together. Simultaneous. And that's what you need to have when you have that. So we've got that adjusted. And it'll of course stretch a little bit more over time. And we'll go in and we'll adjust the other side or one or the other. So let's go ahead and put it up a little bit. Pull the locks. Let it down, start it from the bottom and see what we get. And this will take a minute to come down because it's not weighted. Carriage rides real slow when there's not anything on it. Now you can speed it up. Have what they call a throttle valve on it. It's a little valve on the side where if you open it up a little more, it will let more fluid go back in quickly, but then you'll have to reset it for the weight of a car. So just kind of deal with it. That's a lot tighter over on this side here. Almost there. We're almost all the way down. We still have grease in here. That's the other thing we would do is grease the corners. So good. Okay, so there we're there. We're there. Let's see what we hear coming up again. Okay, off there. Better. Simultaneous. Little off. Pretty close though. Alright, so we'll probably go with that for right now. That'll be good. And we'll let it stretch out a little bit more and then we'll try it again. But there you go. A little behind the scenes action doing maintenance on the lift, making sure it's straight. Now we'll run through and we'll check the tightness of the bolts too. That's no big deal. Just to make sure everything has been maintained. Torque. I'll throw a level on it just to make sure that we're level and square in both directions, that it hasn't moved, which I doubt that it has. Go with that. And she's been fully serviced and she's ready to go. And we'll come back right here. Let me pick up, clean up, get stuff out of the way, and I'll show you in this behind the scenes, at least the Corvette backing up a little bit, okay? Yeah, so if you've been watching that, you'll see it move. You'll also see it when we do part 3, not part 3, part 4, sorry, of the Corvette project, when we get the front end package together and make it so it really moves and we can actually drive it around a little bit, because there's no cooling on it, so we don't run it for very long. So hang tight and we'll be back and we'll give you that little show. Okay, here comes the candy. I'm gonna roll her back. Not shutting this door all the way because I can't open it. Sorry about that, compressor kicked in. Anyways, there you have it. Maintenance done on the jack. It's all been checked. Give you a little candy with the movement of the bed. It does roll. So go over and watch that series. You see the whole thing, how it came together. And we got one more to go to get the front package on so we can get it really rocking and rolling. So we appreciate you guys. Do all that jazz for me. And we'll catch you with another exciting episode of Behind the Scenes.